All right. Now, as far as the joints go, a couple things you have to look at. This was the first bear I did. And his arms go up and down. He sits really well, but look what happens when I stand him up. Uh-oh. I put his legs on at an angle. I did this because usually I don't do a jointed bear. If I do a regular one, it's a natural tendency to kind of pinch it in to do like the hip sockets. So I did that naturally, and it didn't work in the long run because my snaps are at an angle. So we don't want to do that. What we want to do is keep it tapered like this. I'll run through the whole thing today and show you what I would actually do if I had access to my oven. Is I would make the arms and legs first, and when they're cool, baked and cool, then I would position them against the body, and then you'd know exactly where to put your snaps. But right now I'll just show you how to do it when they're all unbaked. So the snaps, let's get those. The next thing is to put those in place before we actually form anything further. Let's do an arm first. I'm going to start with it a little thicker because it's going to extend a little bit. I put the flatter side into the body and the thicker side with the hole into the arm. So I'm going to grab that. I have a smaller one. This works in a lot of sizes. I tried the joints in all sizes of snaps, and it works down to really tiny ones, so you can do miniature ones too. You're going to put the snap on the inside of the arm, the part that's against the body, and just start with it pretty near the top and press it in. And you do want to make sure that if you hold it this way, you want to pull the clay around it enough that you aren't going to see the snap when you are just looking at the piece. It's kind of hidden in there, kind of flush, so you shouldn't really see the edge of the snap. And so that's going to form the shoulder. And then from there, once you have that in, you can reform the rest. And just pull it down a little bit, try it against the body, see how long you want it. Now here, again, I was so interested in getting my joints right there that I kind of made him look like Frankenstein. He has pretty stiff arms there. So in my redo, I curved him a little bit. So at least he looks like he's got a little more personality to him. He can actually hold something if you want now. You could make a little honey pot or something, put it in there. So you're going to take it down almost to where you want it, and then just flatten out the little pad again for a paw and give a little curve to it just to give him a little more personality. Now I tend to make mine flatter. You can certainly round it up a bit. You do want to make sure that you aren't totally hiding that snap in there. You want to make sure the surfaces are out. So that's basically how you're going to do the arm. Now, I put a little bit of liquid Sculpey in there and baked it, but I found as I'm taking the arms on and off, they popped out. When they do, it's no big deal, just then put them back in the same place using a little bit of super glue or cyanoacrylate glue. That's fine because it'll have the impression of exactly where it's supposed to go, so you'll know where to glue it right back in. So that's no big deal. Because I found that I'm going to have to do that almost anyway, I didn't bother putting liquid Sculpey in later, in my later bears. There's no point because you're just going to eventually have to, they're going to pop out and you're going to have to glue them anyway. All right, so there's an arm. Same thing for the leg. Pick a side, put the snap in, bring it down a little bit. Now remember, this is the side that's going to go against the body, but the foot's going to show. So you're going to pull the foot up a little bit. You can give him a little knee if you want. However you want to work that. You can form the foot how you want it. And just make sure that stays nice and flat because it's going to go against the body. All right, so you're going to do the arms and legs like that. Oh, another cool thing, because you have this on a snapper, you can actually make it interchangeable. I made another arm, so he isn't quite so Frankenstein-like. So you can play around with all kinds of things.